Please now to welcome in Flames all-star forward Matthew Tkachuk. Matthew, we just had so much fun here with the NHLPA's Goals, the superheroes in Calgary. What does it mean for you to engage with the fans and really, kids who maybe otherwise wouldn't have had a chance to get introduced to the game of hockey? The PA makes a point of saying we want to include everyone in this game. What does that mean to you?
Well, you just said it there. It's a game for everybody. And being able to talk with these kids today, it really makes you realize that the sport's for everybody. And being back in Calgary when we were able to do this in person and see all these kids that we see a couple times a year at the rink, it's one of my favorite days. We talked a little about this earlier, but just the smiles that they have, there's just no bad days, and it's special to us to give back. But it's not really giving back when you learn more from them than they do from you. They're special kids.
What impression did your dad make on you, Keith? All-star many times in the National Hockey League. What impression, though, did he make with you about how to conduct yourself, you and your brother Brady, off the ice to engage with the community the way you do?
Well, I think he was forcing that as a young player too. He moved from Winnipeg to Arizona, where they had to grow the game down there. He was around the community whenever he wasn't at the rink. And I think he's kind of kept that when he came to St. Louis. Him and all the alumni have stuck around, helped out in the community, helped out with similar things. And it's trickled on down to my brother and I. And it's so fun. It's so fun to do. It's so great to see different kids with different backgrounds and whatever they have going on in their lives, able to come and play a sport that they love and that we've loved ever since we were born.
But what about the influence of your mom, Chantel? How has she helped mold the Matthew Tkachuk we see today?
She's probably been the most influential person. Everybody, along with my dad, but she was there ever since. And people know how hockey travel is. She was there every moment when I was younger. I went skating with the first time with her. She was the only one there. I think she tells a story. It was like coyotes and pups skate or something in Arizona, something ridiculous. But she was out there, her back was probably hurting a ton after dragging me around. And I think she got me really love the game because she was putting me out there a lot. And it was great. It was great to have parents too that didn't force me into it, even though my dad played and was a great player. But they weren't going to, they would just put me in positions so I could, if I wanted to, I could love it. And I did. I fell in love with it. And then they've pushed me ever since. And I can't thank them enough.
And listen, you're a bit of an enigma because, the average hockey fan, if they're not a Calgary Flame fan, might go, oh man, Matthew Tkachuk, he's such a pain in the butt to when my team plays against them. And then off the ice, you're this engaging, gentlemanly like person. How do you have this great dichotomy where you can be that fierce on the ice, but a pretty chill guy off the ice?
I've really tried off the ice to show my personality. And I've done that every year. I've played in the league, and I just think that that's very important for especially hockey players. We don't show off our personalities as much. And everybody that, meets me that doesn't love me on the ice, I'm sure they say the opposite off the ice. And I try to have fun and try to be nice and respectful to everybody I come in contact with. But I think when it comes down to it, you have way more years of your life where you're not playing hockey as opposed to when you're playing eventually when you retire. So you got to have those important relationships and be great to everybody. And I've tried to really have that, especially in my 4 years.
What do you want to accomplish before you're 30 years old?
Well, I've got 8 more seasons before that. So I want to win more than anything, a few championships in that span. You know what? It's a tough task to win that thing and to hoist that thing, but there's nothing in hockey I want more.
Have you allowed yourself to think what it'd be like with the cup over your head, going on the Red Mile in Calgary to that group of fans that are they have an insatiable appetite for the game, as you know?
Yeah, I've got the vision in my head, and I hope it can come to life one day.
One of the fiercest competitors in the game, an all-around good guy. And if you hadn't had a chance to learn a little bit about Matthew Tkachuk, don't be fooled by what you see on the ice because he plays hard, but he's a good guy as well. Thanks so much, Matthew, for your time here.